Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shado, the United Personality with the best hair, and welcome to Static Pixels. Let's move some of these static pixels a bit. There we go. There we go. Make that. Galaxy Force 2. Now, I haven't actually tried the Sega Genesis version of this yet. This is from the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive Classics on Steam. I played the fuck out of this in the arcade and really enjoyed it because it put you on a seat that would like tilt, and rotate slightly. It's really, really fun, and it involved fake 3D. Like it was all sprites, but it was all scrolling and changing perspective, and it looked like 3D, but everything was sprite based, which was still pretty impressive. Like 1988, that was pretty nice. I got this on 3DS, and that's really nice to see it all in actual 3D. But playing it on Sega Genesis seems like okay, let's just start at level 1. Sounds nice. How well does it translate? So far, it looks a little shitty. What button shoot? Okay, okay, it's a fucking shit. Everything's really slow and janky. That looks terrible. Oh my god, that is some serious fucking NES level fucking shit going on here. What was it? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh. Okay, so. Alright, so I shoot with that or that, and that's my missiles after a lock on. Okay, we can get this, we can do this. Can I just hold it? Yeah, I can just hold it, good. Alright, run out of energy or some shit. What's my throttle? I have no idea what my throttle is. Do I have a throttle? I mean, this is the Genesis version, it's not the arcade version, obviously. Oh god, oh god. This looks like a totally different game. I can see the similarities, but holy shit is the home version inferior. Oh god. Not just because I'm not shaking around, but... Oh, what the fuck is that? Those were sprites before. Those were honest to god layers of sprites zipping by so quickly. Is there a speed? Is there a throttle in this? Cause I absolutely hate how slow it's going. I gotta check the. Oh my god, those are the fucking robots. I gotta look at the options menu or some shit to try and figure out if there's something going on here. Oh, come on, lock on the fuck. And that's one thing about the Genesis, is it really didn't do scrolling, like, at all. So, to try and simulate scrolling, it needed to have multiple sprites that would just change based on how far away the... Motherfuck. Fuel empty. Yeah. And I hate when... My name's not Roger. Options. Oh my god. Energy timer. Normal. Shield strength. Normal. Game. Oh, A is speed down. So, it's just shoot automatically. Okay, so I guess the R key would be speed up. So I was holding speed down the whole fucking time like an idiot. Okay. Energy timer. Okay, let's try this again without me being dumb. Let's try the same shit. Okay. So it's just set to auto fire, and now I can just be concentrating on shit like that. Okay. Whoa! Okay, it's at least more exciting now. Power up. Good. Now, did I lose my power up? Because I got hit. Ow, you asshole. Stop that. Whoa. Okay. What? I didn't think I got close enough to hit that. Now, blast through. You can do it, man. You can do it. I believe in you, me. Yeah, we're gonna penetrate the fuck out of this fortress. That's still so disappointing, though. Okay. Come on. Ah, just guns. Yeah, I know. Oh, that is so compressed. It is the actual sound from the arcade, but it is compressed to such a degree. Did I get it or did I die? I win! Woo! I have no idea what's going on. I just get flung around like an asshole. But yeah, these lines, it's a simpler way to sort of simulate a 3D-ish thing on Genesis hardware. But it was so much more impressive in the arcade with the sprites, because it almost looked like texture map 3D things. But yeah, because the Genesis really couldn't do sprite scaling, what they had to do instead was just have lots of different sprites for different distances, which is why they look a certain way for a while, and then they just sort of increase in size as you get to a certain point, and then they increase a little further, and oh god, that transition was horrid. No. The thing that is bothering me the most is I've seen impressive games on the Genesis hardware with actual, polygons. Like, Genesis didn't need more processing power to pull that off, but one of the things was the processor was a faster processor than the one in the Super Nintendo, so they could do simple polygon games. Not quite the level of Star Fox, I don't think, but all right. Yeah, you gargly. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Yeah, gotcha. Oh. Stop hitting me. I'm still trying to figure out if I won or died. Yeah, because it has to have multiple sprites for that, that means each one takes up memory instead of just having a single sprite and then scaling the effect. So it can't be super smooth even using that sort of workaround technique. And it doesn't leave a lot of memory for other things. To be fair, they do have a good amount of scaling sprites in this. God damn, you shitcocks. They do have a good amount of scaling sprites in this version. This cannot have been an easy task for the guys expected to pull this off. It's like, hey, here's a really popular arcade game. How about you just make it on this toaster? And they're like, oh, fuck. Oh, We are gonna die. My fortress penetration is not gonna go too well. Oh god, shut up, you're so... I can see the error. You were impressive in the arcade. I guess it's kind of impressive to have voice in a Genesis game anyway, because that's really not something that you... Oh, Terra Claws. But yeah, voice in a Genesis game is not something that you get often, because they did not have much space to put files on... Put a lot of data files on these cartridges. You got like 4 megabytes to work with to make a whole fucking game. Or is it megabytes or megabits? So you didn't have all that much space to work with, and saying, hey, okay, we're gonna put in a 2-second sound clip, it's insanity. You can't even fit that on the entire cartridge, let alone just as a small part of the game. So, extreme compression had to be done. That's one reason why... that boss fight. Yeah, that boss fight. Yeah. I fight them bosses. I'm good at it. But yeah, that's one reason why when the Sega CD came out, the sound was such a thing. Like, oh my god, you can play video games and have actual music and have actual like audio clips and stuff. But then, of course, they're like, and we can have video, which the system wasn't capable of processing like video clips very well. But that's what they decided to focus on. There are very few games that came out on the Sega CD that people say actually utilized the CD format well and were good games. Like Eternal Champions CD. That was one where they're like, okay, someone finally did something smart with the CD. They just filled it with a whole ton of content and high quality graphics and sound. Though there was a pre-rendered video clip in Eternal Champions CD as well. A couple of them, I think. Very few, though. They were just used. They were used sparingly, as opposed to something like the video game. Well, lots of video games. Everyone thinks of Night Trap, but there's other ones like Double Switch and. Oh god, we're dead. We are dead right now. So that was mission 4. Fuel empty. I'll empty your fuel. That's what I did. Oh, look at that, I'm much better than myself. God damn. Analog stick. So, since we don't have to worry about actually earning our way there, you just go right the fuck back there with a whole bunch of energy. Fuck it. Yeah, there's Double Switch. There was, Wirehead. That was one of the ones I remember because the guy who played Wirehead in the video game also is a guy who plays a lot of small roles in movies and TV. It's like, I don't know if at one point in his life he thought Wirehead was going to be his breakout thing, but I remember him for Wirehead. I don't think that's a good thing for him now. If you're wondering who exactly it is, a quick way to know is he's the guy who got his nose bitten by the penguin in Batman Returns. That was Wirehead. And yeah, that's how people used the Sega CD mostly way back then was for just terrible full motion video games with very little choice, and the visuals were pretty shit too. They were pushing the hardware, honestly, with trying to pull off video like that, and Wirehead was notable for the fact that it actually was full screen. I remember Angry Video Game Nerd's Sega CD episode where there was, of course, a quote, "Full motion video my ass, I'd rather have it full fucking screen." And from a lot of Sega CD games, they were just straight, shrunk down, but that was to try and keep it easier to process and look better. Wirehead was full screen, but it didn't necessarily look any better. It was really blocky and compressed and all kinds of problems like that. It's your usual kind of... Okay, now it says Mission 2. But this is definitely not the Mission 2, because it's not a fire planet, it's an ice planet. It's definitely different. Okay. It's weird. I guess no matter what, you gotta work your way through all the missions, no matter which one you start on. It just lets you play them because it's like, fuck it. You paid for this game. It's hard enough. It's bad enough. We're not gonna just lock you out of experiencing the levels. Yeah, the thing is, the thing that drives me nuts now, though, is back then when those games came out, everyone was in agreement, really, that the gameplay was non-existent. It was really shallow and shitty games. Goddamn asshole, stop running into me from behind. I can't fucking do anything about that. Stop it. Okay, I'm not gonna make it. I don't have enough energy to make it, let alone if I get hit or not. Goddamn, stop hitting the wall. Stop it. Stop. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, left turn, and I pull the stick left, and I go... Keeps it. Roger. Okay. Let's go back. We can do this. We don't have to get killed by ice. What's after ice? Ice is the last. Okay, now we got like 400 more energy, so... Should help. If these guys will not attack me from behind like assholes. Or should I, like, put the brakes on when they attack me from behind? But, yeah, back when it was new, people were generally in agreement that Sega CD games were shit. Angry Video Game Nerd says, hey, Sega CD games, these are shit. Everyone agrees with the Angry Video Game Nerd. Sega CD games, they were shit. Except now they're high-selling commodities. Not for Sega CD, mind you. Just the gameplay style. We just call them Telltale games now. And that drives me insane. I'm like, no. No. I'm like, oh, you should try The Wolf Among Us. You should try fucking Walking Dead Telltale. Look, you like the Borderlands games? We got Tales from the Borderlands here. And I'm just like, I lived through the Sega CD era, and I don't want to go back to it. What the fuck is this? Whew. I was a Sega gamer during the Sega CD era. I didn't just witness it as a side. I got one, and I played those games, and I was like, trying to convince myself they were good. Though Night Trap was what the fuck? Well, thanks, but I was expecting to actually face the asshole. Hey, okay. Oh shit, evasive maneuvers, man. Okay, now we're penetrating the enemy fortress. Again. Ah! Fucking rocks. I couldn't see it. My ship was in the way. Stop. I can't fucking do anything because you keep ricocheting off the one and slamming into the other. It's not my fault. I didn't fucking push the stick up there. You're just fucking saying, fuck you. You're gonna die now. Which is what you tend to do. You are enemies, I understand. But... fuck, 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 you titmonger. So, I'm going to be leaving this here. This is Galaxy Force 2, which looks far more impressive in the arcade original. Like, not even a contest. Not even like, oh, it was, a close approximation. No, it was not close. It was an approximation. This is an attempt at making the game, but oh god, the hardware downgrade. But hey, in any case, it is a way I can point out yet another thing whenever anyone says, oh, that game can never come to the Switch because it's not powerful enough. I'm like, hey, they ported Galaxy Force 2. It looks like shit, but technically the game is pretty much there. It's got a lot of the gameplay. It doesn't have the transitions. It doesn't have like that. It just looks bad, and it only has that one transition for the first mission. Every other one is just like freeze, show you a picture of a cave, and then you're in the cave. It doesn't actually have the smooth slide in. Whereas in the arcade original, of course, every single one had the smooth slide in. Oh well. That, and I also couldn't just keep the throttle maxed the whole time on the arcade original. Then again, maybe I should have used brakes at some point in the ice cave, because I was going pum, 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 pum. Like one fuck up and you're completely fucked. But it didn't give you much energy. Anyway, until next time.